Hey, what's up guys? In this video we are going to be making our first techno loop. This is going to be dark techno, and it's a fun genre to make. Techno in general is fun because there's no rules. You can basically do whatever you want. It comes down to groove and vibe and feel. And it's one of those genres that's just a joy to make. So I'm going to kind of bring you through how to make your first kind of dark techno pattern. So follow along. So this is Ableton, and we are going to be loading up a drum rack just to make it easier. There is a basic drum rack here. It's called, what's it called? I forget what it's called. It's called 4 a.m. I was looking for the numeral 4, but it's 4 a.m. kit right there. Now this one's really fun. So we're going to drag that into a empty clip here. And I'm going to double click to create a MIDI track, and we can see all of our instruments here. Let's bring up the BPM to like, well, 125, 124, whatever's going on. So we're gonna start here. So I don't need to explain that we need to have our kick on, right there, because it kind of makes sense to kind of move us along. And from here, it's wide open. So the cool thing about this kick is there's a bunch of other weird kicks here. But yeah, you can have that on the offbeat on the last one to kind of tie it in. Let's check out what that sounds like. All right, that's cool. Let's just get some vinyl hi-hats, I guess. Is that open or closed? We'll make them shorter, right? Or we will go shaker, yeah. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, hit Control D to duplicate, select all these. Or maybe, you know what, I'm going to select this one and then bring the velocity down. Bring it even more down. Cool. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay. Cool. I'm going to select all these. Hit Control D, duplicate. And now we have just a basic kind of pattern here. All right, let's experiment here. So we got this kick on reverse. What does this sound like? No, how about this one? Nope. Let's go. One. Nope. 808 reverse. There we go. That's cool. So let's have that on the offbeat. And I'll select that and then duplicate. Oh, maybe not for that one. So we got some movement here. So check this out. And yeah, let's get some kind of percussion-y things going on. All right, so this percussion is talking to this kick. That's all about like a call and response sort of thing. All right, so let's kind of collapse that. What I want to do is I want to break this open. Boom. And we have the mixer section for all of these. This one could use a reverb because it's going to bother me. From here, you can do all sorts of routing and sidechaining and stuff like that. Extremely useful. So, last part, very important. Let's double click on the clip again. We're going to open up Groove. All right, so you hit Groove, nothing happens. How do you blah, blah, blah? Well, we have to, what I do, you can do it in a number of ways, but I open up the hot swap, which is like this button here. Boom, boom. And then we can kind of swap in different swings. So this is the groove pool, and there's a lot of grooves kind of extracted from vintage, well, not vintage machines, but like from, different sources, let's say. The famous MPC, the SB1200 swing, hip hop, you even have the Logic stuff in here. So we want a nice kind of MPC 16th swing on this. How about this one? Right here, the tucka 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 tucka. Let's find one that's a bit more extreme, and then we can dial it down. I'll show you how that works. All right, there's that one. I'm going to double click, and you're going to see it go there. Boom. And what this does is this adds swing to what we have going on here. And that's a little bit extreme. If we hit commit, we can actually see what it's doing, but we don't want that. So I'm going to Control Z, go back, and let's go to our groove pool, which is right here. Boom. And we can adjust the overall strength of the entire ordeal. So we can adjust this to taste, and we don't need to commit anything. It's a really good way of going about things. And you can use different swings for different things, different clips, and stuff like that. It's really cool. You can adjust random and all sorts of stuff. So this is a basic kind of techno-y pattern. From here, you can do all sorts of stuff, and there's no rules essentially, except have fun. That's a mandatory rule. So yeah, add your synths. You have the majority of it here. You can break apart everything and mix it this way, go into the routing and stuff like that. And even if you don't want to do it that way, you can go per pad. See, there's the reverb that we added. It's over here. It's behind my dumb face. There's a reverb we added, and we can just go through, listen, and add some stuff, adjust timing, and whatnot. So, hope you guys learned stuff. Hope you enjoyed. Take care and have a good one.